Hello, my name is Tarja and this game is The Hunter Call of the Wild, and this is the Revontuli Coast map, which is located in Finland. So it looks very familiar to me and it is very believable, like it looks like Finland. So I have one mission incomplete on this map, and that's the Miscellaneous 19, was it? Yes, so I'm first going to show a couple of clips of the latest two animals.
Those are some nice tracks. Want to follow them?
The latest two animals I got for it, the raccoon dog and black grouse. And then I'm going to continue from here. I hadn't checked what the weight should be for the raccoon dog, but when I found the 8 to 10 kilos tracks, I thought it looked big. So I wanted to check what it was, and I wasn't recording at the time, so I don't have that on the recording, but I followed the tracks a bit and then I managed to spot the raccoon dog, and it was mythical. So I decided it was worth following because it took off. I didn't have time to shoot it, so I just decided to follow the tracks as long as it took. Then I got too close without realizing how close. So it's there, and of course it took off because it detected me before I could even see it. And that's too bad. Back to tracking. And here you can see how long I had been tracking it. So this was getting a bit annoying. And finally I found it. So I managed to figure out where it is before it knew I was there. And that's really crucial because at this point I could just plan what to do. Either shoot it right away as I see it or try to get closer. But here I couldn't spot it yet, so I had no choice. It was a warning call, so it had an idea that something is not right. But the first warning call, that's not a problem. So, and then second warning call, and at that point I really had to find it. So I managed to spot it. It's mythical and it was going away. That was a bit of a bummer, but I had to get closer. I didn't want to risk this. I had to get it at one shot because it had to be gold or it wouldn't count for the mission. So I decided this would be close enough. Then I just had to spot it again, and it had turned back towards me. That was good. And then just finding it with the scope is sometimes a bit difficult, but this was faster than I normally do. Usually I'm too careful, but I didn't want to waste the opportunity. And I checked the map and confirmed that it was dead. So now it was just this gold. 1.42 kilometers tracking distance. So it did take quite a while, but that part of a mission is done. This is the next day at the northern part of the map. I'm missing quite a few birds from that mission. So I decided to come here, try to find some of the birds you don't need to shoot from flight. Because I'm not good at shooting them from flight, so I decided to do first the ones that I can just spot on the ground and take my time to shoot them. And this is one of the ones I was missing, and I just wanted to make sure to find the one that would be, well, the best of the ones here. I wasn't sure what it would be, what it would need to be gold, so I just picked the best one and hoped it would be enough. The distance was a bit too much, so the first shot went over, but the distance was long enough so it didn't flee and I could take another shot. And that did it. I just couldn't see it. I was going to put the marker. I couldn't see where it was, so I just placed the marker to the most probable point and the others fled. But that didn't matter since the others weren't potential gold. So I could just as well let them go check what this one was. And before this I managed to quite accidentally shoot a bear. I wasn't looking for bears. I just happened to look to my right, and there at 70 meters away was a bear sitting on a rock. And of course I had to shoot it. It was so close. I think it was cinnamon, and I already had that, so no addition to the collection, but while giving credits, so getting money for taxidermying other stuff. And this one was definitely going to taxidermy since I had not even one of these birds taxidermied at this point. I had the other ones, that's mezzo, so a few of those, but this is dairy and I had none of these. And it was gold, so it counted for the mission and into taxidermy, so gold or better. Now there are still some birds, lynx and mountain hare left. So those were, and we could check. Here's the list, and there's lynx and mountain hare, and then some birds. And the ptarmigans are a bit of a problem because you need to shoot them from flight. So mallard, hazel grouse and grey-lag goose, those will be easier because they don't need to be shot from flight. Oh, that's female. Is it the only one? Are there others? Well, it's close. was good. But was it what I was trying? Because I'm trying hard shots with this longbow. Let's see. Where did it hit? No. Too high. Doesn't matter. At least it was fast. So I don't need to go tracking it for a kilometer or so. Yeah, the hard shots, they are really hard. From anything over 20 meters, you need to get almost next to the animal. And the interesting thing about the hares on this map is that the most common one is missing. The mountain hare, I'm assuming it's Miscellaneous, which is actually a forest hare, if you translate it directly. Because the more common one, Rosakko, is brown hare, and that is on some of the other maps, but for some strange reason it is not here, while it is very common. In spring I just need to go out of the town. This town is surrounded by fields. Go and take a look at the fields and you can see brown hares running there, especially this time of the year, April, May. So they are pests, and for example my brother who hunts, he's often doing favors for the farmers in his area by shooting brown hares on their fields, since the hares, they do damage. And if there's too many of them, it's a nuisance. So I have no idea why they have been left out of this map. They definitely should be here. Basically everywhere. And the other hares are, I'm not sure if they are less common, but at least you don't see them much, because they tend to stay in the forests and they are much more timid. Brown hares aren't scared of you. I mean, I think the closest I've been to a brown hare was something like 5 meters. I was just standing still and the hares were coming. I was by a field and I was standing still. The hares were coming my way and I didn't move. It was... What was... Oh! Well, this is realistic. Oh. And then it released just when I get the... Oh, but I had the shotgun. Why didn't I take that? Yeah, but that was very realistic behavior. That is what they do. Especially in spring. What was I saying? About the hares. Yeah, so I was by a field and the hares they were coming towards me, and it was just a few meters away, and then suddenly it realized I was there and took off. And they are really fast when they want to be. But the wind is in that direction, so maybe this isn't a good place to be right now. I could remove the waypoint. I could go here. Rest until morning, very early morning. Oh, that's a bit bigger. But is that enough? I'm not sure. I think it may not be. But I could. Okay, let's follow that and see where it stops. And it is going to stop. Probably. Warning call. 22 to 25. I wonder what the trophy value needs to be. And it's traveling still. I think it's probably going to stop somewhere there by the water. Still traveling. See how close is it going to come. Did I hit it? Looks like I might. Yeah, I did. To 75. Okay, let's put the waypoint there. 25 to 50. It's not dead. So the visibility isn't very good because it's raining. But it's still better with this than with the other binoculars. It's fairly close. But it's just minus, so not really worth the bother. Okay, now the visibility is getting really bad. Oh. It's dead. Oh, this is close. And that's dead. Oh. So let's go and pick up that one first, and then go and find the other one. Okay, it's there. That's grey and silver. I could taxidermy this one. I guess all I need to do is find tracks of a male lynx, and then it's that one. Yeah, that's going that way, so this is probably, that looks like blood. No, that's not blood, but this is. Yes. So now I have the track active and I just need to follow. See how far did it go. Starting to go down. What's that? It's a female lynx. That is not blood. No. So where's the next blood track? Okay, this is the wrong direction. Came from this way, it fled this way. So now I need to find the tracks that are going away. Oh no. Okay, let's go back a bit. Find the blood track. Yeah, this is going in the wrong direction. Okay, let's find the blood and then I'll need to put the waypoint there. Okay, this is blood. Putting the waypoint here and now it's going this way. Okay, this mouse. 25 to 50. Zero to 25. Now we're getting close. Where is it? How far did it go? Wow, the bleeding rate is very low. So that explains why it ran so far. Oh, it's there. see, what is it? Silver. It's silver because it ran so far. Tracking distance 842. Yeah. Light brown I've already got, so I don't need it. Oh. Wow. So many. Really, I don't think I've ever seen this many at the same time. It will be close enough for the longbow, but getting a hard shot when it's moving is not very probable. So I was here waiting for the mountain hare, but I think I'll need to finish here for this time. I should continue with the mountain hares next time, probably.